Isang magandang araw pong muli sa inyo lahat mga kapito. Ito na naman po muli ang iyong abang lingkod, former FIBA referee Eto Camarongan. Ang ating pong tatalakayin sa araw na ito ay ang OBRI ng Article 24, dribbling. Sabi po sa Article 24-1 statement, it is not a dribble if a player deliberately throws the ball against either the opponent's or the team's own backboard. Sabi po sa Tagalog, ang paghagis daw po ng bola against the backboard nila o do sa backboard ng opponents is not a dribble. Hindi raw po yung dribble. So, ito po ang example doon sa Article 24-2. Ang sabi sa example, A1 has not yet dribbled and is standing still when A1 deliberately throws the ball against a backboard and catches or touches the ball again before it touches another player. Sa Tagalog po, ang sabi doon, yung A1 po, hindi pa po siya nakakapag-dribble and standing still, nakatayo siya, inihagis niya ang bola doon sa backboard and sinalo niya to o nahawakan ang bola bago ito mahawakan ng ibang player. Ang interpretation po dito, sabi doon, this is a legal play by A1. After catching the ball, A1 may shoot, pass, or start a dribble. Okay, yan po ang isang article. Isang example ng Article 24. Dadako tayo sa Article 24-3. Ito pong example. After ending a dribble, either in a continuous motion or standing still, A1 deliberately throws the ball against the backboard. A1 catches or touches the ball again. Sa letter A, after it bounces on the court and starts a dribble. Sa letter B, before it touches any other player. Interpretation daw po doon, in A, this is a double dribble violation by A1. A1 shall not dribble for a second time after the first dribble has ended. Doon naman po sa letter B, sabi doon, this is a legal play by A1. After catching or touching the ball, A1 may shoot or pass but shall not start a new dribble. Okay, himayin po natin doon sa Article 24-3. Sabi po doon, after ending a dribble, tapos na po ang kanya magdidribble, either ang continuous motion or standing still, nakatayo po siya, yung A1 deliberately throws the ball against the backboard. A1 catches or touches the ball again. And after it bounces on the floor and starts a dribble. Sabi sa interpretasyon, this is a double dribble violation by A1. A1 shall not dribble for a second time after the first dribble has ended. Kasi nakapag-dribble na po siya. Yun po sa letter B, A. Ito naman po sa letter B. Sabi dun sa letter B, after ending a dribble, either in a continuous motion or standing still, A1 deliberately throws the ball against the backboard. A1 catches or touches the ball again before it touches any other player. Yun po sa letter B. Ang sabi sa interpretation doon, this is a legal play by A1. After catching or touching the ball, A1 may shoot or pass but shall not start a new dribble. Okay? Maliwanag ko ba tayo doon? Ngayon muli sa Article 24-4. Ang sabi doon po sa example, A1 shot for a goal misses the ring. A1 catches the ball and deliberately throws it against the backboard. After which A1 catches or touches the ball again before it touches any other player. Interpretation po doon ng FIBA, this is a legal play by A1. After catching the ball, A1 may shoot, pass, or start a dribble. Ulitin natin. Sabi doon, ang A1 shot for a goal misses the ring. Tumira po siya doon. Sabi pa sa FIBA rules, pag hindi tumama sa ring yun at nakuha niya, pwede niyang gawin, mag-dribble ulit. Pero ang ginawa niya, hinagis ang bola deliberately against the backboard. Tapos nakuha niya ulit ang bola. Ang sabi ng interpretation, this is a legal play. A1. After catching the ball, A1 may shoot, pass, or start a dribble. Okay o ba? Kasi po, pag tumira ang A1, kapos yan at nakuha niya muli ang bola, he can start a new dribble. Wala pong violation doon. Dadako naman tayo sa Article 24-5. Sabi doon, A1 dribbles and comes to a legal stop. A1 then loses the balance and without moving the pivot foot, A1 touches the court with the ball once or twice while holding the ball in the hands. Yung sa letter A po yun. Ang letter B, ang sabi doon, A1 then tosses the ball from one hand to another without moving the pivot foot. Ang interpretation po doon, ang sabi, in both cases, sa A and B, this is a legal play by A1. A1 did not move the pivot foot. Okay? Ang puntos po doon yung pivot foot. Okay? Na-outbalance siya, pero yung kanyang pivot foot ay hindi na nawawala. Kaya wala pong violation dito. Okay? Dadako tayo sa 24-6. Ang example, A1 starts a dribble by throwing the ball over the opponent, A, and B, a few meters away from an opponent. The ball touches the court, after which A1 continues to dribble. Ang interpretation po doon, in both cases, this is a legal play by A1. The ball touches the court before A1 touch the ball again on a dribble. Ulitin natin sa isa-isa, A and B. Sabi, A1 start a dribble by throwing the ball over the opponent. Inihagis niya ang bola. The ball touches the court. Tumama ng bola, after which A1 continues to dribble. Pag tama ng bola sa sahig, continues to nag-dribble. Okay? Then, letter B, ang sabi doon, A1 starts a dribble by throwing the ball. Hinihagis niya ang bola. A few meters away from an opponent. The ball touches the court, after which A1 continues to dribble. Kaya interpretation po doon, in both cases, this is a legal play by A1. The ball touched the court before A1 touched the ball again on a dribble. Wala pong violation yon. Kaya nga po, pag inihagis mo ang bola, start on the dribble yan. Pagbaksak sa floor, ginawa niya, nag-continue siya nag-dribble. Kaya walang violation. Pero pag ang sitwasyon ganito po, nakuha ng A1 ang bola, inihagis niya ang bola to start a dribble, pagbaksak sa floor at kinuha niya yun po end of a dribble. Pag nag-dribble ulit siya, yun ang violation. Pero ito po, iba po to. Hindi niya po kinuha ang bola, continue siya nag-dribble. Maliwanag ko ba tayo doon? Okay, ang huli natin tatalakayin, ang Article 24-7. Ang sabi po doon sa example, A1 ends a dribble and deliberately throws the ball on to B1's leg. A1 catches the ball and starts to dribble again. Ulitin natin ang example. Sabi ng ganda to. Sabi niya, A1, hawak niya ang bola, galing sa dribble, A1 ends a dribble. Natapos po ang dribble niya. And deliberately throws the ball. Sinadya niyang inihagis ang bola doon po sa legs ng B1. Then A1, nakuha ulit ng bola, ng A1 ang bola, and start to dribble again. Sabi sa interpretation doon, This is a double dribble violation by A1. A1's dribble ended as the ball was not touched by B1. It was the ball which touched B1. Okay? A1 may not dribble again. Okay? Iba po kasi yung the ball touches the player at iba po yung player touches the ball. Okay? So, maliwanag ko pa tayo doon. Pag sinadya niya, A1 ends a dribble, tapos na po ang dribble niya, inihagis niya ang bola doon sa legs ng B1, tapos nasalo niya ulit ang bola and start a dribble again. This is a double dribble violation by A1. A1's dribble ended as the ball was not touched by B1. It was the ball which touches B1. A1 may not dribble again. Okay, yan po ang ating mga tinalakay, ang ating OBRI ng Article 24, dribbling. At muli po, bago tayo magwakas, nawa po, huwag niyo kalimutang mag-like, mag-subscribe, mag-follow, at mag-share. Dahil po, maraming salamat pong muli sa inyo lahat. Ito pong muli yung abang lingkod, for my Piba Referee, eto Kamarongan. Bye-bye.